we must agree to join everybody in the circle. Our circle must be inclusive. The last step to be applied is the business plan. The business plan must answer 8 key questions that we can summarize in 2 key points. What is the entrepreneur rate that we are going to charge on our loan portfolio? This entrepreneur rate must be competitive, must cover all costs, the operating costs and the non-financial costs. And this must bring us to the end, bring us to the growth. And we must adjust our financial structure, the asset and the liability. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Remy, for that very interesting discussion about your approach to the business case and taking a look at your asset quality, taking a good look at the consumer behavior within your portfolio and sort of how it all fits together to drive sustainability for Woku. So I have a number of questions for the panelists, but in the interest of time, I think it might make more sense to open the questions up to the room so that we can hear from all of you. So I would like to offer the chance for questions now with the remaining time that we have. Yeah, we have one over here from Prakash.
Thank you very much. That was a very interesting presentation from all 3 panelists. And I think there's something kind of recurring theme when we talk about interventions made by financial service providers in order to reach small savers. But in all 3 cases, what we heard in general was what I would call as supply side intervention, that you increase the supply, make the supply available, make the supply easy, make the supply affordable. And the assumption being that increased supply will lead to increased utilization, increased demand, or increased usage of savings. We haven't heard anything about, so what does increased supply means in terms of actual adoption or demand, or if any demand creation strategy there implemented as well. So please throwing light on that would be useful.
So I know thank you. I'm going to offer I'm going to put Marcus on the spot at MBS Bank to talk about some of the work that was done to understand the consumer demand and sort of how to tailor a product to ensure that it was meeting the needs of the customers in your segment.
Thank you very much for that question. As NBS Bank, before we actually developed the product, we first of all went on a very long journey to try and understand the target that we were going for. And clearly some of the key things that came from that study from the groups were that indeed there was need for them to save. And very clearly they were already practicing saving, but it was not self-saving for their monies. Either they give it to a relative or they keep it in places where somebody will have access and steal the money, or even themselves will spend the money for things that they had not planned for. But they had desires to save because they see some people that had started saving money in their communities. We wanted to be in our communities and they had made some progress with their lives, like being able to send their kids to school when they were struggling to do all that. But they had challenges themselves. Challenges like they couldn't afford the cost of maintaining an account. They couldn't afford the whole logistics of moving from the village from their community with small samples. So all these things informed what eventually we developed. And some of the key inputs we also saw that there was also need for some financial literacy. In rolling out our program, these are all the elements that we do. When we get into community, we offer financial literacy to the communities. We identify people that are key influencers in the communities that we partner with to try and also use those as champions within the communities to to help them drive this forward. Some incentives also as well, like they can also earn some interest, but I think the key driver for them is that they should keep their money safe, away from where they can easily access the money, and then allow the money to grow. And then they can use it for their small needs, like paying school fees here and there and stuff like that. So we do that, and then we continue to motivate them to make sure that whatever small sums of money, like in our case, they can deposit small sums of money because they do day-to-day small businesses. They make small sums of money. And this program, the product that we developed, one of the key features is that they can save as small as 200 divided by 40. That's about 40 or thereabouts cents. Maybe about 20 cents. So they can actually deposit as low as that, just to try and yeah. So, I don't know whether that properly addresses you.
Thank you.
If I say I did in Myanmar cases, I wish for that. I'm sure that the Bokuma will not get offended. Because early morning, they wash the face with the beard. That means early morning sometime, 6 o'clock, some young people are drinking the beer. It was quite in the rural area. You can find anywhere rural area drinking the beer and all the practice. But there's no practices of somebody telling to them savings is important. There's no any formal banking institution never visited the house that must be savings the money. So that's what we see that program. So that's what we enter in that program and create for them opportunity. So now everyone talking, now the people are coming by themselves, organizing for savings is aware, now they understood. Because their parents never saved money. So these people are not saving money. Simply, if they need the money, borrow money, spend money. They get it back. So it has been there culturally. So now we are turning to the wealth management system. So I think that frame providing the supply side. The demand also, we cater into their demand. There's no institute.
Okay, I would like to add something.
Yes.
To Mr. Ranjit. Actually, and our Myanmars would like to save eagerly, and as gold and jewelry and livestock and so on.
Yeah.
And in the past, our country faced a difficulty with depositing to some financial institutions, and they were inappropriate to save us. They accepted deposits by paying much higher interest rates than the formal financial institutions. And then they shut down their shop and office and run away. That is why the confidence building or trust building is really important to improve our saving mechanism. And on the other hand, we also need to improve our deposit insurance mechanism to protect, well protected to small savers. Because in the meantime, there are so many population who would like to save as a small savers or large savers. Because Myanmars are really afraid to go to banks because of the taking times, costs, and long queues, and so on. That is why they stay away from the banks, including formal financial institutions. That is why we need to improve our saving mechanism. On the other hand, the regulators or supervisors need to protect well them. If that's so, we can improve our saving mechanism. Because we know very well about the savings opportunities or advantages. That is why we save as the paddy and maybe cooking oil and animals, and there are different products for savings. I think in the near future, we may have very good mechanism for improvement of savings. Thank you.